Why is this shit 7 minutes?
Two clubs here each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Oh, this is hard work with these niggas. These niggas is ass.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Off of play action, here's Smith. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
And him running the football is not something the defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Nigga slow as a bitch. Slow ain't the word, nigga.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throwing is Smith. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love, his first touchdown of the new season. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a big guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Come on, Muhammad ain't got no break tackle.
He'll push his way forward for about 5.
Taken down at the 41.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Muhammad. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, Muhammad. And he'll lose yardage here. 2nd and 41. Loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
The Washington ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now Smith. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
He was brought down.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance. Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
What the fuck playbook is this?
Now it's Smith. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Love. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
Gain of 9 yards.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. On 1st down, here's Love. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
They'll run again with Love on 1st down. And
What is up with this nigga, man?
In fact, tackle him behind
The
line.
fuck? I hate this
there, and
nigga.
it's 2nd and 11.
That's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Smith. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
6 yards.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith out to his left. He may try and run for this.
Take the sack.
And they'll
Fuck
get him
that.
down about 3 yards short of the first. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
Time for our first check of the NFL scoreboard. And the early going, it's the Texans out in front. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Dustin Hopkins on for the field goal.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. They snap it to Smith. Escaping the pressure right. And he finds McLaurin. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll run on first down. It's Gibson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Fucking game long. Shit.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff here to the
Man, you
running
can't
back.
hold your block.
They're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A yard in the right direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
3rd down.
Out of the gun, Smith. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Dustin Hopkins for the Washington field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good.
Good D, bro.
And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Makes this Washington.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get
I want
through.
no fucking pick.
It's like you're
Fuck
going negative
that.
on that.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3 is
I'm
just
on
not
the
that
road
good.
too.
And
Shit,
people
I
say
ain't throwing
we're
no pick.
negative sometimes. So
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
At their own 21-yard line.
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
27-yard line.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these 26 months. Hey, D-line,
On second down now, Muhammad. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Muhammad. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Throw left side complete. That's Drake.
Kyler Murray.
It'll be a gain of 11, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Kenyon Drake brings up 3rd down.
On the carry, it's Muhammad, and he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48.
That's good.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
26, Murray.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Come. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
This is Kenyon Drake, 5th-year man from Alabama. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Chase Young.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Chase Young brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The 1st sack of his NFL career. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. From the gun, Murray. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
2nd and 12 at the 10-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And he'll give it here to his running back. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. The 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, an even 90 yards. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 27-yard line.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run.
Monte Nicholson. That's a gain of 6.
A final shot before half for Murray. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained.
Really trying to get that
maybe
nigga
calm
off.
their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Muhammad. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker.
Come out.
Good gain of 9 on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down
Good
play.
D. That shit is bullshit. That nigga whole team was down the field.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down, Muhammad, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Let's go. He's crashing. He's forward. 26 months. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Murray from midfield, rolling to his left. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he is going to have a
Man, I
first
swore
down
that
as
nigga was
they're able
past
to
the line
get
of scrimmage.
third down conversion.
That's why I
He was
didn't
held
bother.
without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Now a give, right side. Muhammad, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
26 months. It's a party now. It's a party now. 26 months.
Counter play, Drake. It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Murray.
Where's the pick?
To find his running back. It's complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Hits Murray. On Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. 4th down, so he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Jordan Hicks.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Long ass fucking game, bro. Fucking game long as shit.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith sliding out of the pocket. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. So he actually goes back about 9 yards on the return, but the interception is clean, and they have the pigskin, and they take over.
I had to think, well, man, I had it covered.
Now. Here's first
That
and
shit
10.
almost fucked me up.
They run the counter. It's Love. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Good ball carrier.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding
Nigga,
the
I ain't got no quarterback.
I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially
Fuck
as we
all
get deeper
that.
in the game.
On second down now, it's Gibson. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Smith. And he'll find Hall. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They stop him for only
Man,
3
these
that
niggas
time, and
suck,
they'll bring
man.
up 4th down.
One of the money routes
God
for any offense,
damn, my team
the drag
suck.
route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
12
And
seconds.
they're not going to
Shit
get to
boring
the
as
line to
hell.
run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here we go on fourth. Smith. It's complete. Swings it out to
Who
his
the flag
running
on?
back. And now this is going
Who
to
the flag on?
spot. And they
Oh,
say
good.
he's just
Yeah.
short.
I'm glad that
Down here in
goddamn
the fourth, and
YouTube
that
shit
personal
ain't
foul
work.
penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
They run the counter. Gibson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Jeffrey Simmons.
They'll wind up losing
I ain't
3
got no
yards
quarterback.
here.
I don't
and
give a
that'll make
shit.
this a 2nd and 13.
I ain't throwing shit. I got to get everything from the muscle. That's straight defense. I ain't throwing shit, bro. I might throw about 5 times.
They'll fake it. Now Smith rolling to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds, getting it down
I ain't
to the 10.
throwing shit with that
He'll
nigga.
wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Back to throw, Smith. He'll look underneath here for Love. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to make it 4th down. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Is good.
And he's able to put it through.
Washington 24. Cardinals nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that
My
one
team
will
is
bounce out of
ass.
the back
I
of
ain't
the
throwing
end zone,
shit.
so we will start here at the 25.
I'm not throwing a motherfucking thing in the air. That nigga really think I'm going to give him Chase Young and Montez Sweat for Patrick Mahomes. He got his rabbit ass mind. I'd rather just lose.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Murray dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turn.
Man, I'm streaming. This nigga about to quit.
Incomplete.
Intended for Robert Foster. It's a turnover on down.
Gibson. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Gibson, the ball carrier.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Washington on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Man, move, bitch. Thank you.
Smith.
Oh, they didn't let you pick that. They welling.
Byron Murphy, the first
They
pick
welling.
of the second round.
They ain't let you pick that.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He connected on his first, this from 41. And Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points.
I need a fucking quarterback.
In this case, a field goal.
I shouldn't have to run the ball this fucking much.
Out of the back of the end zone.
Terry ain't even gonna want to resign with a nigga, goddamn it. I love this shit, Lock. You can't pick the same play.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Matt Ioannidis able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, that last
Thought you was gonna
sack
quit,
puts Murray
nigga. That's why I
in
put
the
it up.
tough spot, 3rd and long. Murray now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Being chased out left. Got it open, man.
Really brought out the cheese.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now this one complete to Robert Foster. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Running from the shotgun to Dre. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 34-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Murray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray.
Where the fuck is my...
It's complete. He'll have
Where the fuck is my defense at?
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 8.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it second and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is third and goal. Operating from the gun, Murray steps away to his left. He may try and run, and he'll
How them niggas tripping? What the fuck is y'all doing? You fucked my shutout up. You fucked my shutout.
Get a bit closer.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that
shit be glitching.
Give him credit for making it happen.
Sleep, this nigga doing an
So
onside.
despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting.
Come on,
Here
bro.
comes the onside
There's better
kick.
things to do with your life.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it.
And this is caught, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Washington.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much
They
bigger
changed
about
that nigga
0-2
number
than
back.
0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2. And that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26.
Better change that nigga number 6 number back. That nigga don't know who he is anymore. You done changed his number and shit.
Zone, so we will start here at the 25.
This nigga kicked the onside kick.
Arizona's
Who the
offense
fuck
at the
does
line,
that? Where
ready
they
to
do
get
that
their
at, man?
drive started.
Let's try to
This
fucking
is
go to
just an
sleep.
Exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film.
This
find
nigga
out
called a
what the difference
timeout. Oh my
is.
God.
This is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings
I
up
hope you
second
get
and
intercepted.
7.
I hate you.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Come on. Check it out, Reed.
Come back, come back.
Murray, one final try. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh,
That
they've
shit, man.
intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And
That defense like that, too.
finish to this ball
I need a
game.
quarterback, though. That defense like that. Oh, my God.
34. Cardinals 8.
That nigga Smith some ass. Oh, he ain't throw no picks this time. This nigga tried to run this nigga on me. Oh, that defense like that.